Player coming at you with my first chaotic video. It's a real video for anyone who doesn't fully understand the rules of chaotic. So these are a bunch of my cards. Fire, Water, Wisdom. And Outperform Power 5 and Initiative Fire, so you're probably gonna go first. I love Ninder, he's amazing. I'm gonna call this my Desert Raiders deck.
Ultra rare Headmaster and Kaija.
Ooh, these brand once again. My favorite pull today. Elemental.
This is up YouTube, Speed Player 8 here, coming at you with another match on Trade Cards Online.
What is up YouTube? Speed Player 8 here, and what I have is 288 packs of Secrets of Velocity Alliances Unraveled.
Alright YouTube, what's up? Speed Player 8 here, and finally we have another match on Trade Cards Online. Alright guys, so I know I haven't uploaded a video in like 13, let's just say 2 weeks or something. Well, of course I wanted to, but because I made the tournament announcement video, and then I didn't want to show you guys any matches that weren't the tournament. And so this is my first round robin match, and I'm facing zifer78. So this is my Gantrak Bodal's Dagger deck, and then he's using a Strike deck. So you can see I have the two blades with Bodal's Dagger. Raren has the Coldstone, Elazdan with the Impending Baldur's Flute, Tomugar with the Impending Baldur's Flute, and Gantrak with an Isaiah Mind Probe. He has two Wakey, Mudinu Captain of the Guard, two Jad Dixite Defender, and Crown Prince Inflar, who is currently fighting Blades in the Illusionary Lake. He just played a Whirling Whale for 50 damage, and yeah. So I'm just gonna tell you guys right off the bat, I lose this match badly. Because the thing with Gantrak is he reduces stats, and so normally that's effective because your average creature doesn't have crazy high stats. But when you have two Awakeys, then everyone's speed becomes like 130 or whatever, and so that becomes impossible to take down their speed fast enough, especially since this deck doesn't have a lot of music. I only have the one heal, and then he's dealing massive damage on every first attack, which I can't stop. So yeah. Anyways, and his energy there says 105 because that's his highest stat. I play Aftermath Feint. He uses Melodic Might because he has two Whirling Whale and a Before the Storm in his deck. Now the thing with Zypher is his collection is really small, so if you guys look at his decks, they have like awesome ultras and supers. He doesn't have any, and I was really annoyed about that at first because, you know, you guys know how I feel about that. If you don't have any cards, then you shouldn't put them on a deck on TCO because we're trying to make this as much like the old site as possible. But yeah, he signed up for the tourney, so talked with some of them and decided it's better to play people than to not play them, so yeah. The Runic Grove, I put this because most decks run tribal magic, and a bunch of decks run all tribal, so only generic magic would really mess with them. Alrighty, so I'm taking Blades into the middle Jod. I should take him into the other Jod just because he had lower speed. Probably would have lost anyway, so. But I got to draw Samageddon and Xenocentric Wrath because I played the Aftermath save with the other Blades. And yeah, Elazdan is in this deck. You guys know the combo. You play Samageddon and then you sacrifice him right on top of it. So then it's an extra 20 on Samageddon, and then your opponent also loses 35. If you don't want to use his minion ability, his regular ability is just sacrifice for 35 damage, which is also kind of cool. In case my voice sounds a bit weird, I've having a cold for the past couple weeks, so not sure if I sound that different. I think it's better now. But yeah, another Whirling Whale pulls them consecutively. Just play the Power Punch. Because the thing is, if this wasn't a Mepedian deck, like, you know, I had more energy and I could go a few more rounds just against like an average static creature, this deck is really good. But if you're facing like Ninrins or Blasphitans or, you know, just Mepedians in general because their speed is so high, then it becomes a problem. Also, just if your opponent pulls Mineral Mayhems or Primordial Rages, or, you know, those AU stat gainers that you can gain by 100, which is pretty much like gaining 100 energy against Gantrak. So yeah. Lost the other Blades, move everything over, move Raren up. And Godov's Refectorium. So I pull Retaliatory Strike, sadly I have to drop the others, first Xenocentric Wrath. But yeah, Retaliatory Strike was made for fighting Mepedians. Bounces back damage against the last attack that's played. So you play that after they play their first attack, and then it's super high. Plays Parental Smash for T5 there. Play the Ember Flourish. Alright, so by playing that Ember Flourish, I'm able to keep Raren at 25. And so I play the Retaliatory Strike to bounce back his Primal Smash at him. He tries the Melody Mirage, but it's already dealing 0. So with Gantrack, your opponent can't play Melody Mirage around the Reckless because it's dealing 0, so it doesn't matter. I plays Atmosphere and take it at 10, and then I play Cymageddon for 70. Which is what, because with Blades you're getting at least 20. The reason why I like this deck so much is Blades with the Dagger, you get minus 20 per every attack no matter what, and then plus there's whatever the attack has, so base damage. And then with Cymageddon it's just a massive hit that they can't stop because Melody Mirage can't stop it. Rhyme of the Reckless, well, it doesn't deal damage, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, I'm not sure whether or not Aegis Area could stop it though. Negate an attack. Yeah, I guess. Not 100% sure on that. Anyways, Bodil's Arsenal is my location, mainly for bringing back daggers and the flute. I don't think he has any stat checks in this deck, so the Callstone is kind of irrelevant. Zirium will work really well, actually, against these Mepedians. But yeah, Wakey with the Torweg, and the Strike because Medunu plays Marksman's Prep for 50. So yeah, just really a depressing match to play, because I was pretty much almost dead after every first attack. So this deck isn't super meta, it's really just kind of an, like, I really like the idea, but it only amounts to being like a 6 out of 10 if I were to rank it or something. So yeah, for my next matches I'm definitely going to do my more powerful decks. There's a new deck with Zelf Air deck I might use. I have a couple overworld decks I want to use. My underworld decks are really strong now because of Copond. And yeah. So I'm just down to Tomagar and Gantrack at this point. He puts down his Ocean with no water Mirage. New Voidland is the location. Brought back, if you didn't see, I brought back a dagger when Bodil's Arsenal was the location. And I put it on Tomagar just because, in case he has a like 1 in a million shot of winning, which I also doubted. Yeah, Zifer really likes Mepedians. I think 5 out of 6 of his decks are Mepedian decks. Also, most of them are with a Wakey. I think there's one All War Beast or 2, and there's a Strike decks. So yeah, I faced a lot of Strike decks. I've used my Mepedian decks 2 or 3 times that you guys have seen, and then I faced AA6 with the Strike deck, and then this one. So I'm just playing Flash Kick, rearrange my locations. For this deck, I'm kind of always changing it. I might throw in a Cardinal of Confusion just because it would help a lot against this deck, get rid of his air. And then he wouldn't have been able to play a bunch of his attacks. You know, the reason I don't use it is because it does boost element damage, so if they do have that element and then they're using their element attacks, then they'll deal more damage to you, so I don't know, it's whether you want to gamble on that or not. And before the Storm kills Tomagar, only 15, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, sorry guys, cold. So he advances Flower onto Gantrack, and move forward land again. I'm just gonna get it over with an attack. He does play his notes of everywhere though, so he gets to keep his air attacks. So yeah, Iflar is actually a really awesome creature, aside from the fact that he has kind of low speed, crappy, all his other stats are absolute crap. He's pretty low energy, but he's still a fighter, awesome fighter, strike 20, surprise, untargetable. That's really all you can ask for in Mepedian. So he played Air Assault, I'm at 10, I play Gear Grind. And he plays Hurricane to code me. So that is the match, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really don't like it when I lose, especially since I'm not sure whether you guys like to watch it or not if I lose. So if you can leave it in the comments below whether you prefer watching matches where I win or matches if I lose, or whether it doesn't matter to you. But yeah, thanks a lot for